know, it's another thing I don't like in Christianity, the fear of God. If God is love, why should you fear him? Because you place one fear, you get another fear, you get another fear. Where do you have that point? You're easily controlled because you have this fear. Like, everybody gonna die eventually, but I'm gonna live my entire life with zero fear.
We live in a Western culture. In Western cultures, we're learned romance. In Eastern cultures, we're learned reverence. And so where I come from in Africa, reverence comes before romance. Where Kanye comes from in America, romance comes before reverence. And you see this in the church. Western church, very romantic. Even their songs, dance with me, O lover of my soul. You go to Eastern culture and you'll hear songs like, I have more than a song. Today I brought myself, I am your sacrifice. So you see there's a reverential culture. That doesn't mean that us in Africa are better than the West, because I believe our parents could learn a little bit more of love. But I believe that Western parents can learn a little bit more of reverence. Reverence means respect. Respect and love should never interfere because they're not actually the same thing. They mean very different things. And so there are people who romance their kids and there are people who teach their kids reverence. And actually the first lesson the Bible says before romance is reverence. The first thing you should teach anybody is the fear of the Lord. Now, the fear of the Lord is not the fear from the Lord. I think that's what Kanye's missing in his theology. God didn't say be afraid from him. He said be afraid of him. That means a healthy reverence and a healthy respect. In romantic cultures, we get this question all the time. You know, if God is so loving, why does he create hell? If God is so loving, why does he tell us to fear him? Because respect and reverence are healthy control measures put on us to make us stop doing stupid things, basically. You know, hell is one of those things. Hell is not God's fear tactic. Hell is God's justice tactic. You know, you look at a judge may love you if you've committed a crime and murdered somebody. He's not going to not throw you in jail just because he loves you, because jail is not the question of his love. Jail is a reverence issue. If I don't throw you in jail, other people aren't going to revere the court. So I have to throw you in jail because of the subject of reverence. Number two, it wouldn't be very just for the family who you just killed their child to not go to jail. So as much as God is a God of love, he's also a God of justice and reverence as well, Kanye.